Hello friends, today we're going to restart this Nikon 55 1.2, which is a fantastic objective, but here is in really bad shape. All that haze you see there is fungus. The focus ring is completely stuck. The aperture ring is simply nowhere to be seen. So let's start the restoration of this bad boy to get it back in fit. I will get my tools now. Okay, so I got back with my tools, and then this objective is really simple to disassemble. So to do so, you have 3 screws which are around here, which I'm going to remove now. Next one. Next two. And the last one. I would say do this with the ring fixed on infinity, but well, in this case it is already blocked there. So you see, it's gone away, and then to remove the complete optical assembly, you have to remove here, and then this is rather easy. Okay, we were about to remove the optical assembly, and to do so you have to remove this ring here, which is a screw, and fix the really small screw here, which I notice now that is gone. So yeah, the previous owners of this objective weren't really caring people. So okay, I'm going to remove this. This is simply done by unscrewing. And then, once this part is gone, the optical part comes out, so be careful when you remove it to be in a proper appropriate position and to catch the optical assembly. Oh! Just look who is here. The aperture blades. They are there. They are not broken. This is good news. So they were probably just out of the pin who moves them, which is here. Okay, now we have 2 things to do. One is to clean this from the fungus and then all this humidity you can see here, and the second part is to remove the grease here, probably because this part is completely blocked and it's supposed to be able to rotate freely. So let's start with the optical part, which is, let's say, the most important one, and then we take care of ungripping this part. Okay, I am back to continue disassembling the objective. So we have the optical part, as I said before, and then to remove I use this kind of things. Let me show it to you. It's called a friction cup, which is a kind of rubber that I got on the internet. I got it from Japan. Not very expensive. And then you use by friction, you're able to get the part loose, and then you can do it by hand. Okay, so I got the ring loose, and then this glass here comes directly, and this one, well, now it's difficult to see, is the dirtiest one. So we're going to clean it. To do so, I use this optical cleaner. It's not recommended, they said, to clean the inner parts, but I used it anyway, and I never had trouble with it. So then complete surface. I pay attention to the bottom surface there. The back one, I will clean it once the objective is assembled. But then one thing I have that we are lucky is that the humidity or mushrooms, I don't know how they call that exactly in English, is are superficial, and then just by cleaning they are just simply go away, which is good news for us. Up, and then super everything is clean. We'll be able to put it back together again. The same thing as before. Okay, what I didn't tell you is that off the camera I already removed this part and cleaned it. It had mushrooms as well, but okay, I got it loose already. But then the tool I used to do that something like this that I got already. I got on the internet as well. And the only thing that you need to pay attention is when doing that is to use some tape to protect the glass in case the tips get to touch the glass. So what I do is I use this paint or tape just to add some protection to the glass, and also because the glue it has doesn't stick everywhere. So, but then just just to show you, I'm going to remove the part again. And then this is it. I need to remove because I had some speck which is here, but then this is it. The rest of the objective is clean. I take advantage anyway to blow it, the dust, and the back as well. And then I'm able to put it back again. when I assemble back an objective, I don't like to tighten everything as originally, because just sometimes it's really hard to disassemble or to lose some components, so I like it to let it tight just enough, but that when I come back for maintenance or whatever, yeah, I don't lose time losing screws and stuff like that. Okay, so this is for the optical part. Got it clean already here, so we put it back. Okay, I have to blow away. And check the glass is clean, and then the whole part, glass which is clean now, and then the ring, which again I'm not going to tighten a lot. Just enough so it keeps the glass in place, and then I clean. Okay, now if we put some light, you see all the humidity is gone. Well, I have to better clean it actually, but this I will do off the camera. But at least you got an idea on how to clean it once if you had the chance to find this objective in bad shape but in good price. And I recommend just buy it, go for it, and then just restore it. It is really simple to do, as I have just showed to you. And then, okay, I'm going to clean it properly off the camera, and then we'll continue with the mechanical part. Hello again. So we're going to try to deblock this focus ring. I tried previously, it's not in the video because it didn't work. I tried using some lighter fluid that I use usually to dissolve old grease, but that didn't work, meaning the thing is really stuck. So what I'm doing now is trying to remove this ring here, which is only held by 3 screws that I already removed. Very tiny screws that you see here, I already removed, and then the thing normally should come out really easy, but it's not. So what I'm doing now is hitting with a small hammer my screwdriver without the screw, and hitting to push the thing down gently. So let me put the complete thing down, and then continue with the video. Okay, I was able to remove the part. As you can see, it's a good angle here. It's rather dirty. And then this way we're able to access the helical, which is here, and then what we can see is that the thing is completely stuck. So let me try to find a way to remove it. Okay, I think I found a way, because actually, you know, the thing when the two helicals move together, the problem is that if the grease is bad, they're going to create a huge friction. So what I did here actually was to separate them by removing these two screws, which find themselves inside this hole, as you're able to see, and then that allow me to move the back one. But I wasn't able to move the other one. But then I say to myself, okay, just since they are dissociated now, let me just force into one, and then yeah, and then I'm able to get it out. Then the only thing I have to worry about here is to make sure that they're on the right position, so I can clean them. So how I'm going to do that? I need to mark somehow the point in which the two things are separating. Well, anyway, at the end, okay, so this is the situation we want to end with, and everything is aligned as originally. So this is the tricky part. You have to be very, very careful when you remove this. So let me stop the video. I'm going to get some marker or something, and then I come back. Okay, I said I was going to mark where it goes out, but then I think it's important to mark also the point where it's aligned. You would say, okay, you have these indentations here aligned, but I don't think that's enough. So what I'm going to do is to add some small scratch here, small scratch below. And like that, we know when they're aligned. So now we go and we remove this. See it come out. The grease is not that bad shape actually. I think the lighter fluid you use actually help a bit to dissolve it and make it more fluid. So anyway, what we're going to do now is I will clean this. clean these two parts, and then we'll reassemble the complete thing. Okay, in the end I decided to disassemble everything to get it very nice and clean, so the objective can serve for many years to come. So the way we're going to assemble back is we're going to put this part into the main body here, which I haven't cleaned yet, and then we put this one at the end, and we will do all the corrections to have the proper focusing of the objective. Okay, I will stop the video now, I will finish the cleaning, and then I will come back for the final assembly. Okay, now all our parts are clean. Well, not this one, because there was some splatter to it, but now we're good to reassemble the thing. And then, as I told you before, the thing that we need to do is to put these two ones together. Well, reassembling the helicals is never easy. Probably I don't get it right in the first shot, but here you just need to be patient, and then you will be able to get it back. So again, I will cut the video and come back when I have put these two parts together. Okay, the helicals are together now. Then we add some new grease, bearing grease I like to use, because it's heat resistant, and anyway, bearings, these good ones anyway, are made to work in average 9 years. So I think the grease they use should be good grease. Now, okay, now I feel the dumping of the new grease, which feels really nice. And you see, I was able to enter the helical at the position where I am aligned. So this is something I don't want to miss. And then I'm going to put the second helical. As usual, this will take a few minutes, so I will stop the video and I will come back to you when this is done. Okay, I am back. In the meantime, what I did was put the second helical, make sure it is aligned as before, and then I add this little part as well, not to forget, and then the limit, which allows you to do the complete focusing, and stops at this point. So this is done, so we can pretty much finish our objective. So I'm going to put back the ring here. It is clean, so it should go easily. Then struggle to put it. Does not appear very willing to help us. Ah, yeah, I got it now. Nice. Okay. You see, the objective was so dirty before that even this, it was a struggle, and now it came easily. I need to change screwdriver. One, two, three. Then I can put our nice optics that we cleaned before. Yep. Now, something I always forget, and that's to align the aperture of the objective with respect to the body. So we go to 1.2, which is the maximum opening. Then you see, you need to get this engaged here, and then you have the other one, which is this mini fork here, this small fork here on the other side. So this is the one of the difficult parts of the mounting, is to get this aligned, and then okay, I'm not yet there, so I will stop the video the time of doing it, but you got the principle. You don't need to waste your time just taking a look at it. So this one goes with this one, with this pin here along the long slot, and then the other one here goes with this brake, with this fork along the short slot. So see you back in a few minutes. So here I am back. I did the alignment, so now you're able to see why it's so dark in here actually. Having trouble with the light, but okay, I fix it, the aperture, now it works okay. Before it wasn't working at all. Now I put this part, which is the one which blocks the optics within the objective. I can put the back cover already. I can support the objective. Okay, so we is it with it? Okay. Should use some grease probably to fix the objective, but no. Anyway, if you remember in the beginning, the screw here was lost. I don't have one right now, so I will just tighten her here, and then we can proceed to add in the last part, which is this one. So we were at infinity. Wait. Dumb me. I installed this part backwards, so I have to go back. So let me stop the video, I flip it over, and then we finish the assembly. Okay, I put this part in the right position now, and then we can proceed to add the last element of the objective. Well, good thing is where the infinity and the screws are actually aligned, so meaning the assembly was done properly. We put the last two screws, and then our classical Nikkor 55 1.2 is back to life. As good as you. So, see you guys, and thanks for the attention. Bye.